Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm here with another planner video. This time it's gonna be a recipe happy planner. I purchased this probably a few weeks ago, 3 to 4 weeks ago, when Joann's was having a sale, so I got it pretty cheap. And I purchased it with the idea in mind of wanting to start meal planning and just organizing our recipes, and also to help save money with eating out. We have spent over the past couple months just way too much money on ordering out and just eating out in general. More than I care to mention on here, but we have in mind taking a trip in July to Disney World with the girls, so I've decided we need to cut all the way back on eating out and making unnecessary purchases. We have food at home. I could easily cook and make a home meal instead of having to order food. I want to go ahead and show you guys what the inside of this planner looks like, and then I will start setting it up. Alright, so here's what the planner looks like. It is red for the most part, and then has the recipes wording on the side there. It is on plastic teal discs. And then the back looks like this. Okay, so when you go inside, that's what the inside of the cover looks like. And it includes market lists, so grocery lists there. And then it has this favorite recipe collection belongs to, and then you would put your family name there. And it includes some cooking terms, which are very helpful when it comes to understanding the recipe that you want to do and making sure you're doing the right type of cooking. So there's that. And then it includes 8 dividers, so 8 sections, which are family favorites, main dishes, slow cooker, entertaining, healthy fare, quick and easy, desserts, and miscellaneous. So there's 8 sections. I went through, I counted, it has 12 sheets in each section for recipes, and each sheet is double-sided, so you can hold 24 recipes in each category. The inside of the first divider, family favorites, has measurement equivalents there, so that's very helpful. And then the actual recipe page looks like this. So it has a spot for the title, the ingredients, and then the preparation for the recipe. It has a decent sized section for that, so you have plenty of room. And then it has the serves, and then you'd put how many people it would serve, the main ingredients, the difficulty, the prep time, cook time, temperature, and then any notes that you may have for that. These sections are color coded, so up in the corner there's this little quarter circle, and it matches back to the color of the divider tab. So that way if you remove recipes from the book, you know which section they go back into. So I think that's really helpful and shows the attention to detail they put into their planner. Here's the next divider. And then on the back of that divider, it shows how to properly set up a table for casual dining and for formal dining as well. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you the rest of the dividers. I don't think the rest of the dividers have any information on the inside. So there's the 24 sheets for this. And that was the main dishes section. The next section is slow cooker. And this is the only section that has a slightly different inside here. And it just includes the little crock pot with what temperature setting it would be on for that particular recipe. That's the next divider. There's that one. This is healthy fare. And then we have quick and easy. There's desserts, as well as miscellaneous. Okay, so maybe in this section you would include your tried and true, your favorites, your family, like generation to generation recipes. So that's a good section for that. All right, and then this is the back of the cover. All right, so what I would like to do, I want to start setting this up, and I thought I'd do it with you guys. I'm going to put the name first on the inside there. I'm going to use the alphabet sticker book, and I think I wanted to go with gold on there. Just choose which font. I think I like just this bold block. I'm just going to write the Fishers. I hope to, create this book and possibly just hand it down to one of my daughters, or if they're both interested, then hand it down to one, but make another copy for the other. Alright, so that'll be the front intro page there. Then it goes to the cooking terms, that's all good. I know I want to include an index page for each category. That way I don't have to, flip through each one looking for the recipe that I want. So I set aside some of these notes pages from MAMBI, and I want to include one in each section at the very beginning, and I'm gonna make this the index page So how I want to do that, I just want to off the happy notes section because I don't need it to say that. Just like that. And then I'm going to put some washi over the top to help block that off. Just like that. And then over the top of this I will write index. So I think I'm going to use some of these black small font on this particular one. And then just write index. Of course you can just, you know, write that in with marker, Sharpie, and that'll do the trick, but I like using these letters to make everything look a little nicer and put together. Okay, so that is that one. So this will be the index for the family favorites section. I will probably divide that down the middle. So I will have 12 recipes on this side, 12 recipes on this side. And so yeah, that should be good enough for that section. And then, so here are the recipe pages. I think I want to add on the top corner where the color coding is, I want to add the number that will correspond with the index. So this would be recipe 1 of the family favorite section. The back would be recipe 2, 3, and so forth. And then for each section, I'm just going to number them 1 to 24 because there's 24 recipes in each section. And then that way it'll be easier for me to find in the index. So just before I forget, I'm just going to add on the additional sheets to each section for the indexes. Do that. Okay. And if you guys have already set up a recipe planner and you have any helpful ideas, tips for me to include in this recipe planner, please leave that information down below. That would be really helpful. Okay, so all of these will be indexes. There. And I will go ahead off camera, do the stickers to say index, but I can go ahead and, oops, let me white out first most of that. Okay. Do the letters off camera just because it's a tedious process. And after this, I would like to, I seen on, I don't know if it was another video that I was watching, but I saw someone do a little sheet protector for the recipe that you're using on a particular day, and it's just a sheet protector that you would cut down and place over the top of the recipe to help preserve it so that it's not getting any splatter or anything on it that would damage it or anything. So I want to do one of those. I have a sheet protector set aside for that. Okay. And just one more here. Got it. Camera. And so let's go ahead and do the sheet protector that I mentioned. And actually first, I did mention the numbers that I wanted to do for the index. So I'm going to take this sticker book here, the Happy Memory Keeping Dates and Holidays book, and they have these numbers right here that I would like to use to number the corners of these pages. So I think I'll go with colored ones on this because it's a darker color. So just so you have an idea, I just want to do this, put a number down. So this on here will correspond to the one that will be on here. I'm hoping that I have enough for 12 recipes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, should be enough. So I will number this 1 through 12. Okay. All right, so that's the first 12 recipes. Will be there, and then the next 12 will be here. And I don't know if this is a good idea. I just thought I'd give it a go and see how I like it. If not, I can always remove it and be fine with it. So no loss in trying it out. Oh darn, that ripped. Alright, so that will be the index for this section. I will number each corner 1 to 24. I'm not. And I'm not going to do all of these sections on camera. I'm just doing one section so you get the gist of it, and you can try it out if you'd like it, or completely skip it if you don't. Okay. And it's a crazy windy day out there, guys. I apologize if you can hear the wind blowing in the background. The windows are kind of jittering, but I can't control that. I'm super excited to actually set this up and see what it ends up looking like after I have a few recipes in here. But I know I love like saving recipes and pinning them on Pinterest, but I never actually, you know, go back and follow through with making them. And I think this will help a bunch with that. Alright, so just a couple more. And I like these numbers because they're clear backing, so you can still see the color-coded spot there, but the number is still there as well, and visible enough for you. Alright. So that'll do it with that. That gives you an idea of what that will look like with the numbers from the index. So that's it for that. And then I want to do that sheet protector because I think it's a great idea. Part of my video did not record. So I'm just gonna insert another clip of how I made the little sheet protector to protect the recipe for when it's being used. And it's pretty simple, but I just wanted to include it either way. I'm taking a sheet protector that I have. It's slightly smaller than the MAMBI pages there, but it'll still work. So it's top loading, and what I want to do, trim off the piece along the bottom so it opens this up, which I already went ahead and did that. But then I want to do a slit all along this seam up here so that this opens up. I will go ahead and do that with some scissors, is probably the easiest way. So you slide the scissor in, go as close as you can to the seam without actually clipping the seam. Actually, hold on, these scissors aren't the sharpest for that. Try these ones. That. You can probably just go ahead and slide your scissors all the way up, will work. There you go. So that allows this to open up like a book. And then you just need to make your holes along the seam here so that it snaps into the rings. And how I just do that, because I did try using the MAMBI punch and that was a complete fail. That did not work. It jammed up the punch, almost broke it. That was not a good idea. So I'm just going to take a MAMBI note paper so I can use it as a template here. And I'm taking a single hole punch like this. I took the little cover off so that I can see the holes better through here. And I'm just going to go ahead and punch each of these individually. And because the page protector already had holes in it, some of these holes might double up and it won't look as if it's correct, but it's correct, and it won't interfere with adding it or removing it from the book. Okay, so once you have all your holes in there, you just need to add on the little slits, just like the MAMBI pages, so that they go in and out easily from the book. Okay. So that's what this will look like. See, like this one right here looks like it was double punched, but it's from the hole that was already there. But it still works. You can also just add washi along the binding here, and that will hide any imperfections if it bothers you. But just to show you how this would work, you insert it with the slit up, the opening part facing upwards. You insert it behind your recipe, pop it into the discs, open it up, put your recipe into the page there, and then that will protect the recipe from any splatter, getting wet, getting dirty, crinkling, or anything else. Alright, super simple, but I wanted to show you just so you have a better idea. Okay, so the next thing that I made but was cut out or wasn't recorded properly was this insert here. It's the freezer inventory. But since it didn't record, I still want to show you guys what I did as well with that one. So I took a printout that I did from Pinterest, and it looked something like this, but it said freezer inventory instead of this pantry one. But either way, I still need a pantry inventory, so I will go ahead and do another one of these pages with you guys so that you know what I did. So from this sheet, all I did was cut out these two panels with just the quantity and the item sections. So I didn't do the use by column. And so I cut those down so that they would fit on the page. And I will go ahead and stick those down with some adhesive, some Tombow Mono adhesive runner. And I will put those on the front of this. Okay, and I kind of do them off center at an angle just to give it some interest. Okay, just like that. And then this particular page says brain dump on the top. I don't want it to say that, so I'm going to white out some of it with the runner that I have. Just enough so it's not peeking through too much. And then I'm going to take this same tape that I used on the other one, rip it by hand, and just cover up that section like that. And then I took the alphabet sticker book from MAMBI and I wrote out freezer inventory on there. So for this one I'll do pantry inventory instead, because I was going to need to make one of those either way. So let's see if I have enough letters. P-A-N-T. I don't have R from this book, but I have another book of the same, so I will go ahead and do it. Let me go ahead and take the Y from this one. I mean the R from this one. Pantry. Okay, and then again, I will use the same small letters, which were the hot pink ones, these here, and I will spell out inventory. And I plan on laminating these sheets so that I don't have to redo these every single time. I'll laminate them, use a Sharpie on them, and I can erase with like a sanitizer wipe or something afterwards. That way I can keep track of what I have in the freezer, like meats and frozen veggies or anything like that, so that I know what's there, so I don't double buy things that don't need to be purchased just yet. Okay, so there's the pantry inventory sheet. All I would have to do next is the fridge inventory sheet. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what that looked like. I will pop that in front of the other one. there you go. Alright guys, sorry, this insert also cut out from my recording from earlier, but I just wanted to show you what I did. I just took one of the MAMBI notes pages, these colored ones. I had this printout from Pinterest. It was called Party Serving Guide. And so I printed it out. I trimmed it down to size so that it would fit on this page. And then I just adhered it to the paper. And so I did what I did previously with the other inserts. Took some washi, covered up the word notes, and then used the letters to write out Party Serving Guide there. Okay, the last one here, December. There we go. So that's the back side, there's the front side. Just white this top part out again. Okay. Same washi over the top there. And this here will say produce, what was it? Produce guide. Is that what it was called? Yeah. So this will be produce guide. Let's see how we're doing with gold letters. Produce. Good. So we have enough there to write out produce. And then I will use a smaller font for the word guide. So produce. Alrighty. And I'll stick with the hot pink small font here again. As long as I have enough letters, G, U, I, and I do. All right. Grab the book again, and this insert will also go at the beginning after the cooking terms, but after the inventory pages. All right. So I can't wait to get the actual food sticker book. I didn't think I would want it, but I think it'll look nice adding stickers into the recipe pages as well as on the little inserts that I made. So that's what this looks like. I'll do a quick flip through again for you guys. So the cover there, the market list that comes with the planner, the title page there, cooking terms, freezer inventory, and I will make 2 more of these for fridge and pantry. You have the produce guide by month. Lets you know what's in season. And then that's the back of that. And then it goes to the dividers, the divided sections, measurement equivalents. We did the index, which I will do one for each section. There. We made the sheet protector to help protect the recipe page when it's in use. And then we numbered the top corners so that they would be easier to find along with the index. Okay, so that was main dishes, slow cooker, entertaining. We did the party serving guide here. Okay, and then this will be an index page that I do separately. And that was everything, guys. So I'm excited for how this is turning out. I'm excited to start adding my recipes. I will probably do a few recipe plan with me's once I narrow down the recipes that I want to include in this planner. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I know this is a lengthy video, but I wanted to be a little bit more thorough with how I do things. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the video down below. You can comment with any ideas that you think I can include in this planner as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.